You are either jobless or looking for opportunities to have a better one. Let's imagine that you get lucky and come across some open positions in the project management field, even though the job market is not promising. You check what is expected from the ideal candidates and bullseye. You met all the requirements for those positions. You refreshed your resume and applied. But there is a problem. Hundreds of people had already applied for the same jobs. Well, you are faced with the cold, hard truth. When the job market narrows down, like it does nowadays, the job hunt becomes a real rat race. But how can you beat this competition? How can you persuade the recruiters that you are the one? How can you prove that you have those skills so that you are invited to a job interview? Well, today, we will talk about what this recruitment process is versus what you think it was. We will also see what you need to do to be invited for a job interview. If you are ready, let's begin. Before you send your resume with haste, you should think about the game you are playing. This is not a best one wins type of game. This is a last man standing type of game. But why is that so? What's going on here? This game is between candidates and recruiters. So first, let's have a look at the recruiters, also called as the gatekeepers side. How do they play this game? The recruiter's duty, by nature, is not finding the best candidates. Surprised? Imagine this scenario. For a single position in a company, 1,000 candidates have submitted their CVs. Initial step, either via AI or any other automation, 900 of them are filtered out. It can be because of the school they graduated from, lack of one or more skills that are mentioned in the job ad, etc. Any reason, any missing word, even a typo or a small format issue can lead the CV to the digital trash bin or the eternal candidate CV pool with a one-way ticket. Now, there are 100 resumes left in front of the recruiter. Those 100 CVs are scanned further for reasons to decimate the total number into, let's say, 10. Those last 10 people will be the ones to be contacted for last elimination steps. If you look closely, you will see that most of the recruiter's work is eliminating or filtering out the non-fitting candidates. Out of 1,000 candidates, 99% of them are usually deleted by the recruiter even before seeing the hiring manager. So, as you can see, the recruiters do not look for the best. No, that would be not so efficient. They are deliberately looking for reasons to eliminate the candidates. Why? Because the result of presenting and even hiring the wrong candidate to the organization is much worse than not finding any candidates at all. It is too risky and costly, and recruiters do not like risks. Job hunting for project management roles is no different. You must do your best to pass the filters. You must not give any small reason to the human or automated recruitment system to eliminate you. Your application should include all the required qualifications, but is that enough? No. Think of your competitors. How many applications are there with candidates meeting all the requirements? Assume for many of them. Now we can answer the question. How can you beat the competition? You must show and prove to the recruiters you meet the basic requirements, but you have more. You have other skills which make you the correct person for this project management role. In the previous video, 41 skills and qualifications have been analyzed, and the most critical 11 of them have been listed for project management field. Let's remember them. Leadership, positive mindset, strong verbal communication, strong written communication, strong interpersonal skills, conflict resolution, collaborative, assertive, problem-solving, analytical, and attention to detail. Before choosing which ones to include additionally in your resume, let's look at them one by one in a bit more detail. You must understand the real meaning of each of them properly. Leadership means guiding teams to deliver project outcomes, aligning stakeholders around shared project goals, and driving decisions under uncertainty and pressure. Positive mindset means staying solution-focused during project challenges, maintaining team morale under delivery pressure and adapting constructively to changing requirements. Strong verbal communication means clearly explaining plans, risks, and updates, facilitating meetings toward actionable decisions, and aligning stakeholders through effective discussions. Strong written communication means creating clear project plans and documentation, writing concise status reports and updates, and ensuring shared understanding across teams. Strong interpersonal skills mean building trust with project stakeholders, understanding team dynamics and motivations, and managing relationships across different functions. Conflict resolution means resolving stakeholder disagreements affecting delivery, aligning teams on priorities and expectations, and of course, maintaining progress despite interpersonal tensions. Collaborative means working across teams to deliver outcomes, sharing ownership of project success, and coordinating efforts toward common objectives. Assertive means managing scope, timelines, and expectations firmly, pushing back on unrealistic project demands, and protecting delivery through confident communication. Problem-solving means identifying issues impacting project delivery, developing practical solutions under constraints, and ensuring continuity despite unexpected challenges. Analytical means using data to guide project decisions, tracking performance against project metrics, and identifying trends affecting delivery outcomes. Attention to detail means ensuring accuracy in project deliverables, catching risks before they escalate, and maintaining quality across all project outputs. After refreshing our memories, let's come back to your application. Some of these 11 skills might already have been listed in the job post, so be sure to include them. For the ones which are not written, however, choose 4 or 5 of them from the list. You must insert them into your application. But there is still a question to be answered. How can you prove that you have those skills so that you are invited to a job interview? There are basic methods, and now we will go from number 11, attention to details, to number 1, leadership, to see those methods. Before that, please like and share if find this video beneficial. For videos of further steps of your project management roles, subscribe to Light Papers Coaching. This will support us in our efforts to improve our work. Okay, here is how to prove your skills and how to be more eligible in your job applications regarding the critical project management skills. Number 11, attention to detail. To begin with, you must submit a flawless CV. No typos should be there. With consistent formatting as well as aligned dates, you can pass the initial test. Flawless CV also will show that you have read and understood the job ad fully. You can also add bullets like improved data accuracy by 3% or reduced errors in reporting. Consider including a clean, well-structured one-page sample document like a brief or a report in a portfolio if the application process lets you do that. Number 10, analytical. You should demonstrate some data usage here. If the position requires, metrics, KPIs, dashboards like Excel or Power BI should be mentioned. Also, you should add bullets like analyzed timelines to identify bottlenecks, improved delivery by 4%. Again, if the application system or platform encourages you to do, include a simple before-after analysis, chart or table in a portfolio. Number 9, problem solving. Write bullets as problem to action and action to result with quantified outcomes. Example, resolved supplier delay, avoided 5 days slip. You are showing that you are aware of problems and can solve them. If possible, add a one-page case study, real or simulated, demonstrating your approach. Number 8, assertive. Here, you must show expectation management. Example, negotiated scope or timeline to meet deadline. Include moments where you pushed back constructively and protected delivery. Delivery is critical. Tell in your resume somehow that because you spoke up, something has been completed or improved. Number 7, collaborative. Highlighting the cross-functional work is necessary here. You worked with people A, B, and C to reach a positive result. Example, I worked with engineering and sales to deliver 6% increase in revenues. If you do not have prior job experience, any teamwork which has non-entertaining targets could be written. List collaboration tools like Jira, Trello, or Teams if relevant. Number 6, conflict resolution. Resolved stakeholder misalignment, project continued on schedule. These types of examples should work as long as you can keep it outcome-focused, but not story-heavy. Include a short case snippet again with a problem-to-action and action-to-result style in a portfolio if you can. Number 5, strong interpersonal skills. You must be able to show relationship building with stakeholders like clients, vendors, internal teams, etc. A LinkedIn recommendation or testimonial would help a lot. Mention outcomes driven by trust, like faster approvals or smoother coordination during whatever you are doing. Number 4, strong written communication. Ensure tight, concise CV bullets. This is assessed instantly during your application. Again, you say you are good at. The first proof is your CV. Include documentation samples like brief, plan, or a report in a portfolio. If you are familiar with project management, a project charter could be very effective. Publish 1 or 2 clear LinkedIn posts explaining a project or concept. Having a blog can also help here. Number 3, strong verbal communication. Add notes like presented to stakeholders, or facilitated weekly meetings, or follow up the progress with team members, etc. Mention audience size or seniority where possible. Mention one critical trait for sure, active listening. You should be good at that too. Number 2, positive mindset. This is where you were able to show outcomes of your resilience. For example, you maintained delivery under tight timelines or changes. Mention it. Using a solution-focused language will show that you are not a complainer. If you can, include examples where you kept momentum despite setbacks. And finally, number 1, leadership. Use ownership language like led coordination of Project X with stakeholders. If you can include the initiatives that you started without formal authority, this will signal that you are an asset, not a liability for a team. Add any note showing how you aligned people and drove results in your application. Here we are. All the methods explained here are subjective, and I hope you can find methods to help you better. A critical note, never lie in your resume. If you do not have some of the skills mentioned here, this means there is room for improvement. Maybe this video helps you to realize which subjects you need to work on. In this video, we covered the most critical skills and discussed methods to prove that you possess those. This way, you become pretty much immune to elimination during the job application. Comment below if you think there are other methods to pass the initial filtration for job applications. The audience can benefit from your suggestions. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.